was an ugly one, but came out with a win. What do you have to think about this game tonight?
It was ugly, but when you're missing some of your best players on both sides of the ball, and you can go on the road and come away with the win. I know that Rick is going to say something a little different, but tonight was a night where the backup shined, right? Tonight was a night where you had a guy like Bryson Shaw step up. We'll talk about that later. When you have Kyle Ford, who's been with the Trojans for like, I don't know how long, and he shows up and he balls out that big 70-yard play, clutch in the end zone. And then Taj Washington slowly all year long started out hot early, and he just continues to impress on both sides. I love it when they spotlighted him on that play where on special teams where he made that great start the third quarter. So there's a lot to talk about. I agree with all you guys. There's a lot of good and a lot of bad, and that's on that. I'm gonna segue right over to Rick.
Hey, thanks for everybody joining. How we doing, Tony and Tim?
We survived.
We won.
Yeah, that was a big dose of ugly, and to me, it's not acceptable. And I'll call out Lincoln Riley on the play calling. I talked about it with you guys after the Utah game, and I'll talk about it now. Where the hell was Travis Dye earlier in the game? We got Travis Dye in the fourth quarter. Yes, that should have been happening from the first quarter. Run the damn ball. What is this getting addicted with throwing 40-yard passes on first down? It's ridiculous. Yeah, you made a couple, but I'm sorry. It was bad play calling the whole night. You didn't need to do that with Andrew Voorhees out, arguably your best offensive lineman. You have no Eric Gentry in the middle, and they were eating up the middle with those passes. You had a one-handed Shane Lee. You didn't have Raylan Goforth. You knew this going in. No Jordan Addison, no Mario Williams, and you're going to go ahead and call the game that you did. Oh, and let's just throw in an onside kick because we wanted to get the ball back and get another possession. Ridiculous. So I'm not pleased. You put your defense that was already suspect in a very disadvantageous position. The fact that we won by 8 points, we're lucky. Did I cover everything? Oh, and then mix in the Pac-12 refs, which you usually get. And maybe Lincoln Riley didn't learn his lesson at Utah, but that's another little salt and pepper on your food there. Another dynamic that you deal with. And yeah, we'll take the win, but it was ugly.